Let's go!
Strengthen up the steps to the top of the park. You can check a great sunset before it gets dark. As for now, to your right and the movement below. One of the best vantage points to see the show. Nothing quite like a climb to the top. A true escape from the grind that I almost forgot. Southern schools people I've ever met before. And we join together and make one big roar. Section 301, Phandemic Krew. Ring that fucking bell. Section 301, Phandemic Krew. Ring that fucking bell. Section 301, Phandemic Krew. Ring that fucking bell. Section 301, Phandemic Krew. Ring that fucking bell.
Hey folks, welcome to Plane and Traffic. Today's episode's happening right here in, I believe this is Atlanta City. Look, I'm just getting used to this thing down here. But I'm scoping out Truist Park today. Okay? So welcome to Plane and Traffic. And today, scoping it out. Okay, shout out to all my friends in Philly, Phandemic Krew, all y'all Philly fans, me included, obviously. And now I'm at the place I'm going to see the Phillies down here, right outside Truist Park. This is a part of the Battery here, so you can see part of the stadium there, or the interior of the stadium. And I'll be back next week. Me and my daughter are coming to see the Phils play here. Going to hit one of the games, Wednesday's game, actually, the 21st of August. And I figured, you know what, let me come down here, scope this out so it's not this big surprise experience. Not only that, but wanted to also recon on some hacks. You know, we got some hacks in Philly. All right, we got parking hacks where you're literally about, was about a 15-20 minute walk maybe to get into the stadium. There's multiple ones to avoid the jacked up parking prices, which, by the way, I think are even higher here. So I've sought one of those hacks out, and it's pretty doable. I mean, it's the equivalent of parking at Phil Abundance and walking in. Probably about a 15-minute walk, 15 to 20-minute walk. So that worked out pretty good. Of course, the one wheel, just helps me do it all, recon the whole thing, and determine if it's, realistic to do that day of game. So that's it. So here we are today. Welcome. Plane and Traffic. A little bit of a canvas of Truist Park. I never get tired of water features. This is an interesting one. So I guess they do have, I'm going to assume they have performances here. So you have the little grass area here. Maybe to put little performers up here. And there with that little water feature backdrop. Of course, there those guys are. This, I see a foul pole. I'm going to assume I'm not going to assume anything. I'm going to say maybe that's the right field foul pole, but I'm going to try to figure that part out. And they got some nice look. If you're a Braves fan, you got to be happy with this. And there's something that is very, very obvious in Comcast building here. And look at these. Look at this cloud formation. Look at that. Yeah. It's well known that the Phillies, along with the owner of Comcast Spectacor, I forget his name already, Hilferty. Middleton and Hilferty have a handshake agreement to do work in it. I think it's the H&G lot heading towards Patterson Avenue up in front of the Wells Fargo Center. So they want to build all through there. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to emulate this area here in Atlanta. And they're not the only ones. Philly's one, and there's multiple cities sending, their higher up reps to come to Atlanta to see the Battery. And that's kind of what all this is. It's all this drinking and eating and everything. I know you got a movie theater down. So you got this place. I don't even know what it is. I see Coca-Cola Roxy. So Roxy usually is, you know, the minute you see that, you say, okay, there's bands going to be in there. And look at the close proximity. Here is Truist Park. Here is a venue. And this is it, man. This is all, this whole area has been just celebrated by many, many, many reps and many cities, mayors coming down here. Sherelle Parker's been here canvassing this whole thing. And I've seen as an employee of Wells Fargo Center, I saw about over a year ago, I saw drawings of the area in front of Wells Fargo Center, H lot and G lot there, and it was like, wow, what is all this? And you know what? It doesn't look a whole lot different than this right here. Plenty of green, plenty of trees, and I think the projection is a smaller venue like this. I don't even know how small this venue is, but they're talking about a smaller venue. They're talking about residential. And oh, by the way, right here, look, I hate doing my finger with this, especially with all the way down, all the way down. Residential. And of course, bars and restaurants. And I know they got a really big AMC theater here too as well. So you know what, folks, this does look really, really good. And I will also say, having never been in Truist Park, that's going to end next week. Matter of fact, I'm seeing Green Day in there at the end of the month as well. Philly fans that have come down here, the ones that I know that visit and come see the stadium, say it's fantastic in there. It's their favorite stadium to visit. So that's a pretty good freaking compliment to be making from rival teams' fans. Yeah, I mean, I know we want to say, oh, this, and you know, I'll be one of the first ones too to do that, but they say it's really, really, really nice in there. Well, we'll know Wednesday when we get in there. We'll figure that part about it inside. But the Battery, this area around it, yeah, it's pretty nice. Key of shows coming up, and the other thing that I know that I've heard already is that parking down here during events is insane. So how about if I look and see August 21st when I'm here? Okay, there is no concert, so that's that obviously could have made it a whole lot worse. Here, let's take a ride over here. That could have made it a whole lot worse had there been a concert, but I'm going to use my hack parking and hope for the best. And here's let's dip down in here real quick. And yeah, this opens up pretty good in here. Like I said, I'm gonna figure out what. Let's see what we got. Right field gate. So I was accurate about that. That was the right field foul pole. So there we go. We got an Atlanta Braves car. There you have it. 47 miles to the gallon on the highway. Wow. That's pretty good. So this is basically the outfield out here. There's another PBR. See? Here we go. All this stuff's out here. This is all in the outfield. And they got a spot for the one wheel to go, which is great, which is like right here. They go to titles, folks, and the pennants. And this ring. There's only one Phandemic Krew, okay? I don't even know if there's even anyone even attempted anything that they did. Really, I mean, and if you don't know who the Phandemic Krew is, I really suggest, if you're a baseball fan, to look them up and do some research, because during COVID, they were the ones that were out in the outfield at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia watching the games, which you can do there. Here, I don't really see it. And the other thing I definitely don't see is the times that I spent with Phandemic Krew over the last 2 seasons, where we would come down for playoff games, opening day when it was out of town. We would come down to, I'm not going to remember the street now, but in the outfield. And the people that worked in Citizens Bank Park, there was a TV right here. And they would turn it on and we would all sit here. Of course, this was up in Philly. This is a road too as well. And in Philadelphia, this road in their outfield, like perimeter of the stadium, you would go down this road and you would go to the casino. You could go to the casino, be off to the right down the road. And that was one of the things you could enjoy at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia is that. So that was, you know, that obviously you're going to be enjoying a whole lot more than just a casino right here. This is a whole lot of everything. Yeah, I kind of dig that a lot with the mirror windows. But yeah, that was good times. I don't think they're doing that here. They got this, I don't even know if they, actually when you think about it, why would they be doing it? Because they could literally go to Yard House or any number of these places around here and just watch the game on TV when it was out of town. But totally enjoyable when Phandemic Krew was in the outside the outfield gate, security gate, watching the games. But kind of looks something like this. Of course, that wouldn't be there. Yeah. I wonder how high this fountain goes right here. That runs along this little green spot here. You gotta have water features, man. Remember, that's it's all them other cities are going to do this. Have water around. Have it spritzing up a little bit. All that good stuff. Yeah, definitely have that happening. That's a very smart move. So this is another one of theirs. This is all part of the battery right here. Right here. Tons of food spots. Tons of food spots. I see them a lot, a whole lot. So I'm thinking this is still residential here. I think it's time the Braves came up with maybe one other flag. I think that'd be a good idea. Because I think they'll do pretty well with them, with the way they're hanging these out here. So, well, I'm glad I got the footage that I got because I kind of just got shut down, which is understandable. Since 9/11, it's been a little, not a little, it's just been different. Not that I was filming videos for 9/11, I wasn't, but they're very, very conscious about what you were, taking videos of, and definitely, like at the Wells Fargo Center, you're not allowed, when you're on the property, if you're on the sidewalk or on the outside of the security fences around the whole facility, you could take a picture of the Wells Fargo Center, but you can't come on the actual property and do it, and that's what I was just doing. But that's all right. I got this footage, and now it's time to canvas the hack spot. We got a series of bridges that are really, really friggin' helpful to get to the stadium if you're coming from other spots. Considering there's all highways, I don't know what one this is or what major road this is. Can't really see in between the cracks, but like there's a lot of these bridges that just that get you over the that get you over these highways, like that one right there. It's going to come in handy if I not if I'm going to use the particular, the equivalent of Phil Abundance, so to speak. It's just a matter of remembering where I came from. That's the thing. And I'm starting to I'm remembering this. Granted, folks, it was only about a half hour to 40 minutes earlier where I was actually trying to find, you know what I mean, this stuff. So you would think, like, come on, you would forget it already? That would be ridiculous. One thing I did not forget was this coming up. One thing I didn't forget was this. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're not carrying a one wheel. This? No, it don't. But when you're carrying a one wheel, yeah, this is awkward. One thing for sure is that I noticed in the Atlanta area, metropolitan area, they are going to do malls, and their malls are lively, and they seem pretty healthy too. On top of it, so you have like where I live at, it's these so you know, you'll have the supermarket, you'll have the strip mall, and all those strip malls are full, and they look pretty clean. And there's other shops that are in along with the you know, the supermarket that I need, that actually could probably be serviceable too. Yeah, this one here is Cumberland Mall. This is actually a little bit of this, maybe about like a maybe, I don't know, it's like 15 minutes from the ballpark, walking distance. And yeah, man, they're doing pretty good. This mall's really good. This strikes me as the place you want to stop before the game and get dinner. I've already seen, you know, Cheesecake Factory, and these are PK Chang's, Buffalo Wild Wings. So I would think that they're better priced. I already heard the prices. All the prices, the stadium prices are insane. We already know that. This has 2 levels, at least 2, maybe a third. No, I'll just say 2. But we already know how the mall situation is going in the whole country, probably worldwide, matter of fact. But they're doing really, really good down here in Atlanta. So, yeah. Okay, folks, thanks for watching the vid. Like, follow, subscribe, please. That'd be nice. And the music you were hearing on today's video is none other than the Heels playing Section 301 with plenty of help from the Phandemic Krew, who I miss a lot. So shout out to Phandemic Krew. Hope to see them all soon. And shout out to you too. Thank you for watching. Have a pleasant day, and have a great day, and a pleasant tomorrow.